You are live. Hello! Is there anybody there? Have I come up on there yet, Mum?
No.
Click refresh now.
Just.
Somebody type something. Say hello.
I think you're live on StreamYard, but you might just say live.
We're going to keep something.
Oh, yes!
We're live.
Somebody type something. Say hello.
Hi, folks.
We need to know if the microphone's working. Yay!
Hey.
Hello, David. Hello, Sue. Hello, Jade. Hello, Graham.
Oh, this is all the
Get on 8 o'clock. Look at that. Look at that, eh?
Oh, that was Greg.
Hello, you lot. Greg and Jess.
Did you hidden them? Have you hidden them?
No, it's come up on that one then. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that fine?
God, what a faff just to get your face on TV.
Yeah, it is. What a lot of fun. Like, there's my mummy.
In you all.
We've got the worry cards. Campervan Dave, that's Monge too.
Yeah, we got Kevin in.
Kelly will do it.
Aaron and Kelly,
Yeah.
yes.
What's this one show?
I don't know.
Greg and Jess and Becca. Greg too.
Hi, Greg.
Oh, Greg!
This is so weird. This is our first live.
Feels so weird. Yeah.
Especially you can't even talk back.
Well, I was in the Peak District, and I thought, well, I got to go south, so I'll have a burn pass here. Did that get out of trees?
Yeah. And we thought we were going to be London now.
It's just weird that we can't actually speak to the people like properly. We just have to read the comments. You know?
Right, if somebody wants to send an email to me, which is info, well, it's in the description. There should be a description on there. Send me an email if you want to chat to us. As we've used StreamYard this time, we'll get you on live with us. And we'll split the screen, and I'll send you the link to be able to come on.
They're abusing you, kid, already.
Yeah, they're abusing it. I got my glasses on, but
Kevin Ambulance is on. Vanguard and
Wolf Wonders. Who are they?
Shane Bucko's Bus.
Yeah, Woolly Gods. I don't know why that thing's up there. Oh, I'll move it. That's it.
It's like the blind leads the blind.
I didn't know what that was, and I clicked on somebody, and so I do apologise. Right?
So we can't see you all the weekend. I hope you have a bash.
Great idea, Kev. Good to see you all.
Yeah, we're gutted that we can't do the South Central. We were gutted about Stratford as well.
It's the first one we missed in there in 3 years.
We have been so.
Hey, John, hi, Mandy.
John and Mandy.
I know the camera's there, but we got it on the big screen behind. I'm not turning the laptop.
Yeah, so we're basically looking at
on a big screen behind. So I can't see this the laptop, so we're watching it on the big screen. I can read some of it, but not all of it.
Do we look good on camera?
Well, I suppose the join John and Mandy, at least I got some diesel out there.
Yeah.
Just make sure you tank up if you're coming back our way.
Yes, I did miss you, Dave. The Stratford show was great, but we did miss you. I mean, we had nobody to take the mickey out of.
There's a big park out there at the moment, then, John. Looking at the
Greg, I'll be there. Yeah.
Hi, Greg.
I was.
Greg Greg and Luke and Rob as well.
Yeah. It's like we've been on half an hour ago. We take half an hour.
Well, we are so popular.
Yeah, definitely fill up with the diesel.
Yeah. Hello, Willie.
The Willies, yeah.
Yeah. I'm Bertie. Dave. I won't miss next. Yeah, you won't. Hello, Will.
Hi, Will.
Little man in a van. Well, of course, he's changed his name now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. I still refer to. He is Little Will in a van. Little Will. Where he won't go home.
Both okay?
Greg says, lovely to see you all, missing you, which is really nice. Thank you very much. I miss you too. You're having all the fun. Don't have all the fun until we get our new van.
I can honestly say that they haven't encouraged me to drink.
No, well, yeah, just one or two.
Yeah,
Just the one, yeah.
One or two too many. I'm going to click on that. It's come up. I don't know whether it's come up on your screen there, but I'm going to send it to Greg Virgo. I'll shut that down. There, did that come up on the screen? I don't know whether it did or not.
Trav and Lorraine, hello, we miss you too. Archie and me, Rob, yes, hello.
Hang on. No, I haven't lost it. I haven't lost it. It's still there.
Oh, I knew it'd be like a nursing home.
Did it? Archie and me, hello, Rob.
Hi, Rob.
Oh, I take it you're with Greg then, because yeah, you wouldn't have remembered the time. Emma.
I am.
Where's Neil? Is he with you as well?
Travelling from Scotland. Hello, Womble. Hello, Rob. Oh, thank you.
No, not got a van yet. Stacey, we're still working on the drive, because it's drive as well. So once that gets sorted, then we're going to start looking in earnest. But there's a serious shortage of vans, so that's going to be the next problem, just finding one.
Yeah, we are sort of like trapped in the insurance thing at the moment. So we're just waiting for all the insurances to go through so that we can get the driveway redone so that we've got somewhere to actually park a van when we can find one.
Urban Van Life's on.
Hi, Neil.
Hi, Neil.
Yeah.
Hope you got your tyres on.
Has he got the right tyres?
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm sure there'll be some controversy over that one.
Yeah. I'm sure John will let us know whether he's got the right tyres or the wrong tyres.
As long as they're round and black and there's one in each corner.
Mom just said you could buy Kev's old jalopy. I think he only wants a tenner. Is that true?
Yeah, but if you're having it for a tenner, I'm taking the wheels back off.
That's the best part.
Oh, and there's half a tank of diesel in it. That's worth a fortune. Yeah, this camera's back to front, and of course, I'm looking at the screen.
You should just be looking at me.
And on the screen, Sue is on my left. That's my left hand.
And my beer's on my left hand.
Yeah.
And my beer's on my right hand, although I've got the card indicate. Yeah, John's just put badass tyres. Worm Drive, that's a Worm Drive, and they still got stuck in that field.
There's a badass. But mine are the cheaper badass ones. They still get stuck.
Mine, Robert got the badass tyres, and he's got stock as well. So.
Neil says that he will have the baddest and assest tyres. I can't wait to see that.
Oh, I've seen him. He posted a picture. He wants the snow and mud tyres.
Oh, right.
I think you need a limited slip diff to go with that. I think it's needs.
You only have 2 beers.
Yeah, one or two.
You have to bear with us because this is the first live that we've ever done, and it's taken a little bit of persuading for us to do it because we're a bit nervous about it.
We aren't used to talking to people, are we?
No,
Pigment, so.
we're just used to talking to each other.
Ours RC Adventure. Archie and me, right?
No, there won't be no slip discs. Mind you, start lifting them tyres up, there will be a few slip discs for you.
Yeah. I'm glad I filled my car up before I left. And I've driven all the way from my house, all the way up around Blackpool, up over the Peak District, up and down the Peak District actually twice. And I've driven all the way down to here, and I've still got 3/4 of the tank left because I'm in the car.
Oh yeah, he's got the car. The car is parked at the back of our house, and he's sleeping in his car tonight. So how that's going to work, I don't know.
I parked it on top of the barbecue.
Are you going paragliding then, Robert? I've done that 2 upruns in Turkey. We jumped off a mile high hill.
Greg, yeah, you need to read the comment out.
Yeah.
So you said Greg's just put tomorrow Rib's going to jump off. Rob's going to jump off a mountain without a chute. Dear.
Oh, without a shoot. Gosh.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to do it without a shoot. You see, you need to elaborate on that, Rob. Can't imagine that you're man enough to do that.
No.
This has got a big piece of elastic tied to his leg.
Oh, James said, how can you be shy with all of your friends watching? No, that's so true. I've got to say, from me and Paul, we've been so humbled by everybody being so kind about what's happened to us.
I mean, they're never that nice face.
No,
No, we're not.
if you can be that nice in person, we'd really appreciate it.
No, we're not.
No, seriously, it has been, well, it's nearly 2 months now, isn't it? Which is ridiculous. And it has been dreadful, but we still feel that we're quite lucky that we're alive, to be fair.
Yeah.
We've got video footage of it. We've got a cam that's going out of the front of the house and also one that goes at the back, and you can literally see the smoke just start to form at the back of the carport. And within 20 minutes, it is licking the front of the back of our house. Yeah. So
I've watched the video. I mean, they're not allowed to put it on YouTube, like because of forensics and everything.
yeah, we've been
But
advised
I've
not
watched
to.
it, and I was bloody shocked. The amount of flames, after 5 minutes, the flames were over the front of the van. It was amazing.
But thankfully,
The little fire engine, the first responder, he got there, and that's what saved the house. So we do feel quite lucky, but it is just.
Neil, you're not blocked, no. Who's blocked?
It's just amazing. You think it's not going to happen to you, and then when it does happen to you, it's how quickly it happens to you.
I mean, Sue basically sought out the back of the house, and you told me that it was ours, the problem with all the smoke.
No, we thought it was somebody else's house that it was happening
and
to.
literally within, I tried to save the van. I managed to race out the back, got the keys, opened the door, but by that time, flames were licking around the back of the van. The flames had gone into the van. I didn't realise. So basically, I pulled the door open with the keys, and I couldn't have even drove it away anyway because you got to put the door on it anyway. But by that time, I just hit in the face with this black acrid smoke, and I couldn't breathe. So I've come back in the house, and then we've gone around the front and just basically watched it pretty much go.
Yeah, pretty much with the big guys came in. There was 2 fire engines, a little fire engine. There was so many firemen, and there was me in my pajamas. I mean, it was only 11:30 in the morning, and there's me in my pajamas with no shoes, no bra, with a blanket wrapped around me, looking absolutely beautiful, obviously, with all these firemen around me. I could have died.
You did that on purpose, really.
It was worse because they shut the road off, either end of our road, they shut it off. And there was a bus that parked up, and they couldn't go any further, and they let all the people off the bus, and they had to walk down the road past our house to go to the traffic lights to get on another bus. So I'm sat on the pavement in my pyjamas and a blanket, holding onto a dog and a cat, and all these people are just walking past me while I'm sat there. Rob, no bra. And that seriously was not a good look.
Was it nice to have an early night then, Neil?
Yeah, Neil says the things Sue does to get a gang of men there with the hoses out. Yes, yeah.
It went like that as well, didn't it? Yeah. Well. Yeah.
If anybody wants to ask us any questions about it, we're quite happy to talk about it, and it's quite nice having the video footage so that we don't have to remember it from our actual memories. We can actually watch it and see what happens, and then it triggers stuff for us as well as to what actually happens. So with the healing process, that's helped out quite a lot. And I have to say the insurance company have been brilliant, and we have received a payout for the van and the contents as well, which we've agreed on, and also for the contents of the carport that were damaged in the fire. And we're just waiting now for them to come and do the drive out and do the back of the house and everything.
No, Neil, I didn't even have a top on at the time either.
I know, yeah, Paul's topless as well. Yeah.
Droopy ribs.
Yeah, it's not like on the TV where people are evacuated and they're all looking beautiful. We were evacuated as we were, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
But I wish I could say I'm looking forward to building another one, but I'm not.
Yeah.
Because I mean, people asked me on the last one, well, I think Neil asked
us, what would we change on
Change
our
it.
van? And we went, nothing.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing. Are you sure? No, nothing.
You sure we don't want to change the driver?
But now that the van has gone, I'll tell you some, there's loads that we want to change on the van. I want a bigger kitchen. I want to sleep like that way so Paul Brown doesn't have to climb over me. I want it lighter in the van as well, so it's not so dark when you go in. I want a slightly bigger bathroom as well, so you don't have to open the door to sort of.
Yeah, there's enough of us here.
I think
yeah. No me in toilets. Yeah, so Neil, there is loads that we want to change.
Yeah, we know shared showers, will we?
Neil,
Yeah, but Greg,
you.
it was nice to be able to put the footage up on your YouTube, so at least then we've got them memories as well, haven't we? So we can.
The footage that we've had from all of the meets and everything, so it's so nice to have all of that. So we've got a memory of like the Esme Van one. We're not going to call it Phoenix because it's not going to arise from the ashes. Esme Van's gone, so I think we might call it after your dad now.
Yeah.
Not what I would be a call. Hello.
Greg, yes, he's put underslung gin tank. Yes, please. I would like an underslung gin tank as well. All that.
Well, drink more alcohol. We'll do water stuff.
Extra large ice machine.
Neil, Emma wants an underslung gin tank as well.
Yeah.
We are, Trev, that's the thing, we are going to need a bigger van, and I think that's what we would like to go for, isn't it, Paul?
Yeah, well, we've got the long wheelbase Ducato, which was the maxi, the heavyweight, 4.5 ton.
Girls.
So now we're thinking on the line, the extra long, which it's only a foot longer, but every inch helps, I think.
Party at ours then.
Emma and Lou are on as well from Camper Vibe. Hi guys. No worries about being late.
Carry on, right, mate.
Oh.
What's that?
Neil's just donated £5 and said Emma can pick.
Oh dear.
Is that gin supplies? Thanks for that.
Wolves, Wanderers, RV, yeah. The trouble is you can't park an RV very stealthily, can you?
No, we like the thinner girth of the vans. We're getting down the little narrow lanes and things like that.
Don't stop.
I always have a problem with the girth. I can never get it down the sides. Did I say that out loud?
You did, yeah.
Yeah, me and Greg could have a conversation now. Our naked shower adventure.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to hit that seat.
Not until now. It was only, 20 odd people watching.
Oh, no, yeah.
Yeah, it's cheaper to run it on gin.
Neil says John and Mandy, cheaper to buy gin than diesel. Absolutely.
Yeah, and easy to come by as well.
Yeah, less queues as well, to be fair.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Built, not bought campers. Is just to say you guys are being missed at all the events. That is really, really kind. Thank you so much. Honestly, don't know why though, because I don't,
What, are you missing me already, Carl?
He's missing us.
Oh,
yeah.
not you. Oh, right. Of course, it's not
You're
about me.
at the event.
I'm just the compare. Am I a compare? No, I'm an idiot.
No, you're the
Oh, thanks,
Narrator.
he's getting the money, not us.
Well, we send him down the corner in the morning to off license.
Yeah.
We've been finding with drinks all day, so.
We are currently just down the road. Oh, right.
We look simple because we're trying to read the comments off the TV.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look sophisticated and beautiful, and you two are just looking.
You're following me, I'm sure. Yeah. I'll see you the weekend anyway. A couple of days. Yeah. Although they forced me to stop another night.
Oh, you are stopping there.
Oh, well, they're forcing me.
Yeah.
Where are the wheelies? And the centre's just down the road.
I know, right.
Not
There's not room here for two of us. I've taken up all the parking space.
Yeah.
You never get your van behind there anyway. I
Yeah,
couldn't get the car.
you're more than welcome, but I think you might be parked on the road, but that's absolutely fine.
Yeah. Bugger off, Rob.
Yeah, I had to rub it in.
You look amazing, Sue. Do you want these?
That's the last time I met you.
It's only because we're on camera that she didn't beat me then. She normally beats me.
Is that diesel is 99 pence in Denmark, John?
Don't rub
that
it in.
gin?
Yeah, or is that
No,
gin?
Yeah, don't rub it in. Oh, right.
99 per litre, isn't it? I'm coming.
Yeah. You'll see him.
You're getting so much money from this. You should do it every night.
For 15 quid. Yeah, but that hasn't bought a bottle of vodka yet.
It's there and
Bottle of gin.
Yeah.
And got, sorry, I've missed.
Emma and Lou just asked, sorry if I missed it all, is there a new van on the horizon?
Yes, same as last one, but slightly longer if we can get one.
Longer and taller? You wanted taller?
If it has to be, but no, I'll be fussed about the height.
And
I'm only a short tar, so I don't bang my head on the
people have
anyway.
said, are we going to go for a motorhome or a self-build?
No, self-build again.
Paul said definitely self-build.
Yeah,
Definitely self-built.
if they'd have paid us $1 million, maybe, but
Yeah.
I think we can just about run some of the self-build, I think.
Yeah, we know the prices of vans have gone up, and what we've experienced with the insurance company is our insurance was 11 months old when we put our estimated value on it, and prices have shot up. So what they're saying is that because our estimated value was a certain amount, that was all it was worth, but it's the mileage. Ours have got 140,000 on the clock. So what they look at is the year of the van, the mileage, and the standard of the conversion. But I have to say, we sent our video that the Wallycods did that shows the standard of our van tour conversion. I think that helped with the payout that we got. So thanks, Jane and Graham, for doing that video, because we've got that record forever, and also it helped with the insurance company as well.
Yeah.
John's on. Hello, John Lock. How's he?
Yeah, I'll sort your van out. What's wrong with it? If there's nothing wrong with it, there will be when I finish.
It's not only one problem.
Yeah.
We're thinking about starting buying a van. You two are going to buy a van each and just do the conversion together.
I'm going to move here by all things.
And Kev's going to film it, because we're not going to do the YouTube filming. So Kev's going to film it. I'm going to supply them with the drink and the food and that. And then we can perhaps get like cheap moorland plywood and something like that. Yeah?
Yeah.
Extra long wheelbase ambulance in. Yeah. Yeah, but again, an ambulance, it all depends which. If it was a St. John's ambulance, then it would have had low mileage on it. But if it was a frontline, then it would have
gone 1,000 on it too.
Yeah, their insurance insists on low mileage.
I mean, that was during the last one. It was only patient transport, so it was only used as a taxi. I think it 140,000 on the clock, which isn't bad. But the trouble is,
Neil, I heard last time Womble was at the brands, he stank of petrol and smoke. That's brilliant.
Every jerry can was empty.
Yeah.
I think we used to piss up every time we come past this way. There was nowhere to park his van. Now he's got all that space out the back.
Yeah.
When I turned into the drive, they took my lighter off me.
Beer in Sweden is sold by the government and is £6 per 500 millilitre can. That's extortionate.
Yeah.
We won't move to Sweden,
No,
will we, Paul
no.
Brown? No.
No. If you're good at ambulance.
You'll get one on the quick. With a defibrillator fitting, because Paul Brown does have a heart condition, so we do need the defibrillator.
Yeah, it's going to go side standard.
Well, that's the only reason I've got mains in there, so with a plug with a spare cable. It can just give me a poke of that now and again.
I know, it's when the fire started and the firemen are all here and they're all running up the drive and putting out the fire. Where were you? You were in the ambulance down the road because you had a bit of smoke inhalation because you heart. Such an attention seeker.
Yeah, he is. I agree. You can still see. Carry on.
Yeah, the only people that I can see is us, so it's probably better that way. I wish I could see all these people here.
Well, I've sent the link via WhatsApp to several. So
yeah, if anybody wants to come on and talk,
if you want to come on and talk in Chinglish, I've sent the links. I think it's in the description. If you email me, I'll send you the link so you can come on direct
watching us
and talk to them. I'll check the emails now, just in case somebody has. I got 4 emails. Yeah, let's have a look. Instagram, no. Nope.
I can't see the comments now. No, just talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, talk amongst yourselves.
Your laptop there, sir.
Yeah, it means me.
I've dropped it now. No, I dropped the wrong one.
Now I'm going to find
this is so smooth.
Yeah, there.
Neil said, don't listen to her, Paul. It's bullying, mate. That's all. What was that about? When did I bully you there? Or was that Emma bullying you? Was that Womble bullying you?
I never bullied anybody.
I don't know. I'm still the comment.
I'm not bloody tall enough to bully anybody.
What's Greg saying? He's looking to see what he can pinch for his new van. Is that Womble? This is so. Come on,
no, there's nothing left of the old van.
There's soot. There's just a pile of soot, and they made me park in it.
There's an ongoing joke about you're gonna have to explain this gutsiest thing. This is the gutsiest YouTube live I've ever seen, because I've noticed that that's a bit of banter between the Gadgets and the Virgos and Rob. Gutsiest, is that somewhere that you went to? You have to explain. Oh no, it's Paul in the ambulance faking chest pains. Hello, with all the nurses all over him.
I wish I would give him a price there and then to have it, buy it off them. I could have just brought it back.
It's quicker in yours now.
Yeah.
The Vanisher. Hi Kev, what did you think of that ambulance at Stratford that was for sale for 16,000? I loved it apart from the mileage, 300,000.
That's the problem with most of them.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to keep the van, mileage isn't the problem, because if it goes pop, you just put another motor in there. There's loads done it.
I would say what was the year of the ambulance, because if it's got for £16,000 got 300,000 miles on the clock, what are you going to get back in the insurance? Because that was the problem that we had.
No, I don't want them all.
With the high,
he keeps forcing it on me.
With the high mileage.
If you were here, he'd beat me up and make me drink it.
Neil wants to know if you had your hose out in the ambulance. The funny thing was, on the video, you can see Paul running out the back of the house, and we've got a hose pipe at the back of our house, and he's actually trying with his hose pipe to put the fire out, which has started at the back of the carport and has already got a Mitsubishi GTO on fire, and the whole of the carport, and all of our son's MDF, and all of the foam cushions from the garden furniture, and he's trying to put it out with his
the flames were licking around the back of the van, so I was running there thinking, I'm wasting my time with that. I'll go and get the keys and I'll drive it off the drive, didn't I?
Yeah.
And I've literally got the keys, I've opened the door, and it's just an acrid black clouds hit me. Took me breath away.
Shaking, it's like a cinnamon challenge.
Yeah, it's like a cinnamon challenge. I've got in there, so I just couldn't breathe. I'm necking water and all sorts. Not the best of experiences. I don't recommend it to anybody.
That's a natural reaction, is that you do try and sort of like save what you can. But had we been able to pull the van off the back of the drive, it's behind our house, we'd have pulled it down the side of the house and all the houses would have gone up. So I
think I wasn't too sure if the back of the van was actually, but the flames are on the back of the van. But I think the windows had fell out by this time the flame was in.
You were trying to save the 2 front tyres, weren't you? Because to be fair, the two front tyres, the two front worm drive tyres actually survived the fire.
The back two didn't.
The back two didn't, no.
Yeah.
But that's it. I never even clicked on. I've got the clutch claw on it, so I wouldn't have been able to drive it anyway. So what was going through my head, I don't know.
But do you know what was funny though? The fire service, when they came up and they put the fire out, it set the alarm off. We've got a Thatching alarm on it, and it set the alarm off, and they could not get that alarm to stop going off, could they?
Well, it took them 10 minutes. Cutters finally chopped the thing out, just got it in well. Batch on the alarm, and then that was just out there smashing it up now. It took them 10 minutes to shut this alarm.
So we do recommend
Because
Thatching
the
alarms.
cap on alarms, yeah.
I thought it was. I wish I hadn't told you I still got 3/4 of a tank left.
What was that?
I'm going to have to stop up all night, haven't I? Got a baseball bat. Carl's going to nick me diesel when I get down there.
Oh, right, Carl, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the problem with that.
Oh, yes.
That was got 3/4 tank of diesel. I should have drained that off.
That's why it went well.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. When you see a comment, read it out loud because people don't know what you're answering.
All right.
I'm listening to the kid.
Okay.
I can't read.
That's really annoying about
Yeah, but
live.
other people are reading them at the same time as we are.
Yeah, no, not everybody can follow it. Shall I stop being bossy? It's all gone quiet now. Monicon says there's no petrol hold-ups around us.
Oh, that's no good to us. I've got a diesel.
Well, we haven't got enough petrol to get up to you, and plus we don't have a van.
But at least you can run your diesel heaters on red stuff, so I'm sure there's plenty of that about.
John and Mandy, you had a cat for an alarm. Are you doing rabbit ears? I do, I do have a cat for an alarm, and she was absolutely rubbish. Our Thatching cat one alarm is better than an actual cat alarm because she didn't wake up and had to be evacuated by a police officer.
Yeah. With no bra on and just a t-shirt.
Yeah, the cat didn't have a bra on.
Oh yeah, the cat didn't have a bra on.
No. It's the most embarrassing. Do you know what really annoyed me as well? And my neighbour can probably hear me, but she was evacuated. They evacuated all of the houses. She was evacuated and she got her hair was perfectly straight, full makeup, and a beautiful black dress with lace on the back. How does that happen?
She knew the fire engine was coming. Yeah, she knew the fire engine was coming.
She started the fire.
She started the fire on purpose. Yeah. No petrol holdups around us. Well, I've been up the Peak District, and every garage I went past, they all had the close signs up over the gates, like, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, John and Mandy, I think you've got it right there.
Yeah. Yeah. The Labour's lit the fire. Yeah. Nor your Willies. All right. How would you? You got all the drivers up that end then.
So if the neighbours like the fire, they can't get rid of us now, so they're stuck with us. At least when we got the van, we've gone for it.
Gone for a fortnight at a time. Yeah. Well, I can't believe that nobody wants to come on and talk to you. So is what I'm going to do.
I know, I think that...
Is what I'm going to do. They say you're not supposed to do it, but...
Oh, yeah, we said your friends on there anyway.
It's only friends on there. If somebody wants to click on, not all of you, because this will only take 6 people, but it'll slow it down if I've got over 3.
They're all log on now.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. That's the link if you want to come and be heard. Hello, Brucey.
Hi, Bruce.
Yeah, late on parade again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. This could be.
Do you know who if I was put money on who would press the link, it would be Neil and Emma.
Yeah. All right, Bruce.
I miss you so much. It's like we've been getting the Stratford and then obviously the South Central this weekend as well, which is really close to our hearts because that's where we met everybody. We didn't even know that Didn't even know that a van life community existed until we went to South Central and met up with Greg and Womble and
Bruce, you've missed absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. The fact that she just had a t-shirt on and no bra. What else? Oh, him playing in an ambulance with a woman. What else was there? Oh, girth and length.
Girth. Yeah,
getting his O's out.
Quite a bit about tyres and stuff. And
have you got a camera in your shower there, Neil? We won't have a problem watching.
Specsavers.
Yeah, Neil's just about to get in the shower. Well, I'm getting washed. Yeah. This is so nice.
No, I don't want to know what he's doing in the shower with a camera.
Well, you're ready to go in your towels.
Yeah, I'm towel. I'm having a shower here.
Yeah.
Yeah. First time in 6 weeks.
You can tell.
Yeah. No, it's when I lift it.
So, just asking all the people that are out in Europe at the moment, which is your favourite country that you've been to so far?
I had to phone in.
Oh yeah, the first time we met you had to phone in sick on the window. That was great.
Well, you didn't take much.
No, I was going to say, wasn't an arm at your back, John.
Yeah, don't forget I followed as well.
Yeah.
I think we just posted the idea and we thought, well, stuff.
That's a good idea. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
John and Mandy's favourite country is Sweden.
Sweden. Yeah.
Is it all much the same scenery, or is it a bit up and down hills? And so I noticed when we went through heading through France, I found it a bit boring, much the same sort of scenery, and that's when we swung off when we took the Pyrenees. Then
it was boring because we were broken down in Segres in Storm Dennis underneath a tree that.
No, I was saying the scenery a bit further on, but
yeah. We just can't wait to get out and about.
Random question around the fire pit.
Random questions around the fire pit. Well, have you got a random question to ask around the fire pit? Pretend this is a fire pit, Rob.
Yeah. When we get them 3 questions on it, Rob, I can't think what they were now.
Sorry.
If you owned a hotel, what sort of
the hotel,
a themed hotel? What theme would it be?
Yay! Hello, Mum.
It's nice to see. It's
my stepmum.
Nice to see different backdrop than inside the van as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's nice to see you two. If it wasn't for your van tour video that you did, I mean, the forensics have seen it, the fire service man have seen it, the have seen it. If you hadn't have done that, then we wouldn't have been given the full amount that we wanted for the van. So it's down to you.
That's so lovely.
So
that's better.
That's better. I can see what. So we'll send you through the bill. I'll give you my account number.
No problem. I can pay you in gin and espresso martini. No problem whatsoever.
We didn't know where to go at Stratford on a night.
Did you not?
No. There was no welcoming oil on a van.
Neil, you're live.
Womble was
I thought it was
Neil, I have never seen you look so gorgeous.
I thought it'd wear me bra, seeing as no one else is wearing one.
I know, I wish.
This is what I normally wear at home.
But at least I can fill a bra.
Yeah.
I mean, if you had a fire, and God forbid that you did, if you got evacuated, at least you wouldn't look as stupid as I did.
Oh my God, you having a laugh. You've seen a fireman blowing up and giving him
I've got nothing else on.
Nobody's going to give in the kiss alive.
Oh, you look stacking.
She's sitting on the couch.
Carter said, oh, Mel, you
Yeah,
do
doesn't
need
she?
that, mate. Emma said, now you know what you've got to deal with. Yeah, we definitely know, Emma, what you've got to deal with.
I've only popped in to say hello. And I'm get ready for work. So.
She's just said, I'm Greg Virgo to the live.
I can't find him. I can't find Greg on there. Hang on. Let's have a look. I can only take 6 on altogether.
Oh,
It's all going to go downhill now.
All right, Sam.
Everybody's reverberating. Everybody needs to turn the sound off. If everybody turns the sound off.
Hang on.
It's got to be Liam.
Oh, that's getting better.
Better.
To be able to hear you.
I've noticed men who haven't turned themselves down.
Dave, you got your mic turned off.
Oh, that's getting better.
Is everybody turned down now? Still got feedback.
It's not Dave, because Dave, you got your mic turned off. Turn your mic on.
You know,
You were just saying that. Somebody's got their open and it's feeding back, so we can't hear anybody's voice. It's not good.
No, because it was working fine before, so that's all
It is Liam. That's it.
Working now?
The feedback is gone.
Right, okay.
Sorry, Liam, I've just muted you. You've got your volume on somewhere, and it's feeding back.
Have you muted everybody then?
No,
you think he's got his phone on the
Dave, Dave, on your screen, turn your mic on.
It's so smooth, this, isn't it?
Hang on, Woody Cods are off at the moment. Yeah, Woody Cods, you've got your mic turned off.
Neil's had to go because he's had to leave. He's got work at 10.
Walk on now.
Okay,
Yeah,
so Neil.
Yeah, I got you now. Dave, I got you. You've got your mic turned off.
Neil's had to go.
Can you hear me?
yes, we can hear you.
Wait, yeah. I've got to change my accent now. I've got to start talking like that.
Yeah.
We're all on the telly.
This is bloody mayhem.
Telly.
Who's ready to play? I got a feeling it's Liam's mic.
That's better.
I don't know if it's his phone.
No, it's not.
That's getting better.
Well, I'm trying things and I can't.
You've got to shut the YouTube one down, haven't you?
Shut the what?
Yeah.
The
You've got to
YouTube
shut the
one
Womble down.
Yeah, quiet down.
Yeah, let's go for Womble hunting season.
Tell you what, I've got a lot of pent up risk taking, Kev, because I never come to the Stratford show. It's all built up inside. Need to get it out there.
Yes. You were really missed, Dave. Really missed.
I even missed myself.
I really missed my drinking, buddy. I did.
Yeah, you did, didn't you, Kev?
Dave,
Yeah, we
Dave,
did.
Womble
Yeah.
was wombling around with nothing to do.
I
I
know.
was just wondering.
My
Where
Womble
the
was
hell you were?
I thought if Paul and Sue are not going, I'm not going. It's only because there would have been no draft beer.
Just twiddling his thumbs always.
Dave, the driveway is free from Friday. If you want to come over and have some draft beer, you're more than welcome.
God, man, that's tempting.
Oh, there you go, Dave.
Oh, that's tempting.
Maybe you can get with Womble and go on the town.
The only draft beer I get these days, I have to leave the can in the doorway.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Yeah,
Serious note, right? Listen,
Finish this. Hang on.
I set off to go to Blackpool. I stopped at Blackpool overnight, and I got really woken up at 5:30, 5:45 in the morning. The bike is at home and caused a riot, and they smashed all the side of my van in.
No joke.
I've got that to bloody try and sort. There's bloody great dents in it. So yeah, I'm that pissed off with that van. I'm covering it a little bit. I am pissed off with that van. I'm going to stick it on eBay. It's I can't do nothing about it. It won't go on my drive. So that's why I've been trying to sell it. I want a shorter van.
Yeah.
You know what you need? You know what you need, Womble? Where you live, an armoured bloody tank.
Humvee.
Yeah. With self-defense.
Humvee with a hot top. What you want?
With a self-defense. Yeah. So I've got to try and sort that when I go back.
John and Mandy said he's just recently, Kev.
Yeah, it was Friday night, I think it was. Friday night. Yeah, it would have been either Friday night or Saturday night. I can't remember because, one day blends into another when you're out. But they did. I'd left to go to Blackpool. I had to do a job in Blackpool, do some science windows. And the daughter phoned me up in the morning and she says, Dad, you're not going to believe this. Because every morning I go out when I'm at home. 5:30 every morning. I go out, check the van over, check it's still there mostly. And the daughter was going out every morning because I wasn't there. And she looked it all over and there's all these bloody great dents. And it must have shocked the side of the van because it was right the other side of where my DVR is. So I haven't got bloody footage of it. We've got something flying past in front of the camera, right? But it's buggered the video up, and the alarms were going up, beeping, and the alarm was going off on the video.
Yeah,
Joining us.
Yeah, are you going on your Rob?
Yeah, it's
Was
good,
it-
good as
Yeah.
not.
good luck.
Oh, right. What, was it something she said?
Maybe it was all the feedback.
It could be the feedback. Yeah. Well, you know what his hearing aid's like, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so I've got to sort that out. And I said, all that black vinyl that I put around the window, it's just missed the window as well. They can't see any cracks or anything in the window. But all that black vinyl I put around the window, I've got to replace all that. Hopefully that will cover some of it. But it's through to the metal and there's big dents. So I don't know.
How much damage worth then, Womble?
Well, it's about the size of two hands. That's how much damage there is, right? But it's in two places, and it looks like metal of some sort that they hit it with. But they said that, the house seats. The next door neighbour's tree has grown that much, and they won't cut it down. That my camera's on the house can only see the roof of the van now, right? So it can't see around the van. And what did we just have then? So, you know, the house video hasn't got anything either. Right. What did I just have come through then?
That was Graham saying that the Womble's live. Yeah.
Graham. Yeah. Oh, right. Thank you, Graham.
Just the one quotes it says.
You sent me an email saying that we're live. Yeah, you sent me an email saying that we're live.
To be fair,
You sent it to the wrong.
It is age.
It's an age thing.
I think it takes a long time for emails to come through. It just takes a long time for it to come up north to Sutton Coldfield. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
that's what it is.
It's probably sent it
Yeah.
at about 6
We're
o'clock.
still on
or
snail
something.
mail here.
Yes.
Horse and cart. Yeah. My wagon tank, like, as John.
That's John.
Oh,
that's
it's
You're right, it would be.
Yeah.
Mine,
I got my glasses as well, but that's why I'm going backwards and forwards. I'm trying to focus.
It's like being a nursing home.
Rob's just put his TV
Says,
on.
my wagon. Like, it's John. I don't know what that means. It's obviously a boy thing.
Liam, you talk too much.
Wagon's tank.
We're getting a bit fresh up there at the moment, then, Greg. When Rob's put his diesel heater on.
Rob's put his diesel heater on.
Yeah, it is funny seeing people in a house when you just see them in vans, Mandy.
Well, Dave's in his van.
Where's Dave's in his van?
Where's your fairy lights, Dave?
Yes, you haven't got no fairy lights up.
You're welcome to stop in on our long drive now that we've got no cars or vans because we're missing so many people. So you're all welcome to come and stop over if you're down this way. Yeah. Please come.
Hey, Sue, when Esme 2 finally done, I've got some laser lights here for you.
Have you? Thank you.
Don't forget, be paying the slave when you get here.
Bruce has just said tonight it should be called Sutton Bloody Coldfield. It's freezing. Yeah, Bruce, it is freezing in Sutton Coldfield at the moment.
Yeah, it is.
It was freezing a couple of months ago, and the van was young, wasn't it?
No, well, yeah,
No, it is.
we can be Shavana. Yeah,
It was quite warm up there back passage.
Hello, Mandy.
What?
Fergo, it was 24 degrees today. We've got to get rid of this fuel boxing there. It's like you don't really say that you like somebody.
Greg, we're going after you.
Yeah. Why,
Oh,
Graham?
Graham's gone off. Graham's gone off to put the kettle on. One sugar.
For me, Graham.
I'll get some gin.
She's just said she's going to pop down for a driveway visit soon and I'll make you espresso martinis. Come tomorrow, Tash.
Yeah.
Aren't you, aren't you?
If you bring your little van, we can sit you on in front of Womble.
For 24 degrees.
We're only about half an hour away from you, Sue, so you might get a surprise visit sometime tomorrow.
You know what? We're not going anywhere. We're here all day. There's plenty of room on the road to park, or you can park on the drive. We just can't accommodate you overnight on the drive because it's a shared driveway. But you're welcome to come over and see us, and if you're okay on the road, great.
Too narrow.
Yeah, we're not too far. We're just having an additional battery fitted tomorrow, and then we'll see what happens. What time the finish is.
Before 11 o'clock, because we'll still be in bed.
Yeah, I thought that late morning's only happened in the camper van.
No. Hence, I got evacuated in my pajamas at
There's room to get
11:30
all
when
down
the
on
fire
the
happened. Because that's how we roll.
You've run your license today, well, before 3 a.m.
Yeah.
That's right.
Then the school kids beat you up and they come home.
Yeah.
Right, guys, I've got low battery on my phone, so I'm going to disconnect from my phone, but I'm going to carry on watching on the telly in the van.
Nice seeing you.
Bye.
Today.
That's it. Okay, you're in the middle now, mate.
Yeah, I'm on bottom.
You're in the middle, just like me.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah. I didn't ever tell anybody what I did to keep sicker.
This is like being round your van at night, isn't it? People start to disappear.
Sorry for talking, what's your interrupting?
Wait, I'm sorry. He's talking to me, not you.
Oh, what?
Right, Sue. I don't know if you, yeah, this is like being round your van on a night, isn't it? When people start to go and it's who's standing in it.
It is. Nobody leaves
Come on,
us.
Greg wants to, you can have this.
Anyway, Sue and Paul. Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, actually, Greg's my favourite.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, hang on then. There's the link again. I'll put the link on again for you to Greg.
Yes, please, Greg.
Ah, lovely.
Lou, yeah, Miss Lou.
Yeah, Miss Lou
There
Moore.
needs more girls on here. Tash, you need to get on here as well. Em and Lou need to get on here.
Who's that? That's the gadget. Do I add the gadget?
It's Greg and Lou's.
Is it? No, it's the
Oh,
gadget.
we've made it.
Hey!
Turn the phone round the other way.
Hey, yeah.
There we go. You're all right.
Did you get your expensive beer?
Did we get
Why
what?
have you got your coat on?
Mandy won me an expensive beer. I don't know if she's got one.
Why have you got your coat on?
It's a little one.
It's a bit cold
Why have you
over
got
here.
your coats on? Are you going somewhere? Have you got your coats on?
No, that's like shandy. That was about £3 a tin. It's anything over 3.5% is about £6 a tin.
Yeah.
But I did think Ash, I think he posted
He said
something
that,
that he said it's expensive. Places to get it served or something.
Can you hear him on there?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to put my headphones on because I can't hear you.
Where's Greg? He was coming on.
Hopefully now I can hear you. Yay!
Yeah, 45 quid a litre.
There's only a little bit of a delay. It's all right.
Yeah.
Oh, do I let the Virgos on or not?
Yes.
Can we have a vote? Do the Virgos come on or not?
I bought some bottles of wine the other day, and the cheapest bottle of wine in the entire shop was like £8.50.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Here we go.
Oh, they're all there. Yay!
Good one.
And he's dark in your van and you've got no electric. Spooky.
Mandy, what did you say before you were rudely interrupted?
Yeah, sorry, Mandy.
She was talking about booze, I think, weren't you?
No, they said it's down in Greg's van.
Oh no, I've just got one that says what were you talking about before you were interrupted about booze.
I don't know. I'm getting a different.
This is weird. Right, so tell them about the booze.
Tell them about my boobs.
No, booze. You were saying about booze. It was the cheapest bottle of wine was.
I'm listening to myself on here. Sorry.
Yeah, you just
it was £1 a tin for a can of beer. You can't buy beer from shops unless it's less than 3.5%. And then you have
I just need to pop out to check the diesel
to
heater.
be able to buy alcohol at any greater alcohol level than that. And like wine was like £9 a bottle for the very, very basic stuff. It's ridiculously expensive. Make sure you go to your total.
Right, well, I just popped out from the piece and it was free. It's free.
Hey? Where you get beer for free in the Peaks?
No, I popped down from the Peaks to the Browns and it was free.
Oh, right, okay, fair enough.
Nothing's for free,
You have
Kev.
that.
I'll be careful. That's free, mate.
And not them.
Yeah.
So you get the same one.
I'm going to sleep with my lighter under the pillow. Because I'm parked in the same spot and it's
Hang on, let's turn the volume up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're struggling with like, I just want to say hello to Lou. Lou, hi.
Hello. Can't see you in the dark there.
The Portuguese red took a bit of eating. What was it, 75 feet a litre? In cardboard boxes.
That was cut Rob off the picture now.
Yeah, bye, Rob.
Bye, Rob.
That's better.
Oh, there we go.
I know what they're going to do.
What?
Greg, Rob, they're going to do Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, not again.
It's either that or one of them old Hammer horror films, isn't it? That's what it is.
John,
Yeah.
this is the ballsiest YouTube ever.
Oh, no. You didn't do that.
We've had a question. Question for him. Do we have a timestamp for the new band? We're missing the party.
The biggest problem's getting one at the moment.
Yeah, that's fine.
Get one, we'll keep you posted and then.
Paul Brown has promised me that because he knows what he's doing this time, that he can build a van in 4 months. This is what he's told me. So
4 months.
4 months. We're going to get the van. We're going to put a timeline in 4 months, and that van's going to be on the road.
Not including.
Might be 3 wheels on my wagon, but somehow
Somebody got some
Yeah,
background.
somebody's got their volume on and we can hear ourselves.
TV or something up there.
There.
I've done there.
That was right.
What is that? Nope.
No, it's still going.
Somebody's listening to it.
It's not us, is it?
No.
It sounds like it is actually you, Kev.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Sounds like it's you, Kev.
you were right there.
TV
You were right
studio.
there, John.
Yeah. No, it's not. No, it's not Greg because Greg's turned his mic off.
Our mic's off.
No, it isn't.
No, it's not Greg.
No, it's not Greg because he turned his mic off.
Yeah, turn yourself
it's
off
not-
again,
it's not-
Greg.
It's not Woody Gods. We're turning our volume down this end anyway.
So, no.
Right. There, try that. You can turn your
Oh,
mic.
no, they're miming now, yeah. 2 words, yeah. 2 words. First word.
Hello.
Someone come in. Nothing
No,
now.
we can't hear anything now.
Yeah.
Right, guys, I'm gonna jump off now and make your screens
Not
bigger.
your, thank God, I thought you'd never ready yet.
Don't jump. Don't
Nice seeing
jump.
you, Dave. Take care.
I'm jumping. I'm jumping.
And then there were 4.
Then there were 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
How many viewers have we got?
How many viewers? I don't know. It doesn't tell us on this
You
one.
know what was funny? Like half past we announced and we're going to come on live. We got 1 hater at 6 likes and 1 hater.
20.
Yeah, one.
22.
You're still muted, Greg.
Greg, turn
Greg.
your mic on.
Your mic is muted. That's better. I can't hear you. We don't want to hear you. I'm just letting you know that the mic was muted. We don't want to hear you.
I did.
Oh.
We
So
turned
Sorry, Womble.
our microphone
I see
off.
Greg and Rob's mouths moving, but
Yeah.
there's nothing's coming out.
It's like the Norman. It's like the Norman
yeah,
Collier show. This.
here.
The Norman Collier on Monkey Magic.
What?
Oh,
It's better on the telly.
I remember them, Monkey Magic.
1 inch.
Yeah.
Please say it.
You said 20, so I'm listening.
I think half of us are like here and half of us in Europe. That's because we are.
Yeah. Top row is in UK, bottom row is in Europe.
It's a lot darker in Europe, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, not exactly.
There we go.
No, now it's shining
Put
off
big
your
lights
forehead. It's shining off your forehead now.
You need a light.
Yeah.
Oh, come here, Aaron, don't go. Come and talk to us.
I would have even let you on. I put the link there.
Oh, yeah, but Aaron's probably the only worker amongst us.
Yeah. Bye, Tash.
He needs to drive the lorry.
Bye, John.
Is Tash going?
Yeah.
Oh, Tash, come on,
right.
say us, please.
Your battery's about to go.
I think my battery's about to go as well. I'm getting a beeping in the ear. You get a beeping.
Yeah,
Don't try that. My battery's about to go trick with us.
It's because we're all in Europe.
There's still a round of Uno flipping yes.
Yeah.
You've got enough power.
You could have said bye anyway.
You have, John.
Sorry, mate, what did you say?
You got enough power ups to power a city.
David Kane says hi, Greg.
David Kane, hi. David Kane is saying to Greg, hi Greg, I met you at Bishop Stortford. Hope you're both doing okay, mate.
Can you see the comment? I can't.
Delay?
Yeah.
I can hear myself on there. Yeah, on delay.
Kelly's gone to sleep.
Yeah.
Kelly's gone to sleep.
Not like Kelly.
Lou's gone to sleep.
Anyway, Greg, while you got a camera on, I need you to point it to your thermometer so you can prove to us that it's 29 degrees or 24 degrees outside.
It was 24 degrees earlier today, and now it's dropped to
what
about
is
15.
it now, though?
Earlier. Yeah.
Hi, Aaron. Thanks for coming on. Love you.
We are nearly a kilometre in altitude where we are now.
Yeah, so it looks nice where you are at the moment, doesn't it?
God save.
The wheelies are off as well. Oh no, the wheelies off. Are they saying goodbye to Aaron?
No, saying.
Yeah.
Did you see the pictures of where we are, where our park up is?
Yeah, I did. It looks really nice.
No.
I have. Oh, you're not on Instagram. These guys don't do Instagram. I know exactly where you are. It looks fab.
Oh, you know exactly where they are. Got a tracker on his van.
Yeah, tracker on both of you.
It's interesting that night we had in Dorlo Valley up by that what was it, monastery.
We're a bit higher than that.
Definitely got the van locking that night
Have you been involved in any strange rituals, Greg, like we were in doing? No. That is the weirdest night of my life.
With that high, even the Sherpas don't come up here.
Oh, yeah, right.
Night of my life. Yeah, we got feedback.
Delay.
We're going to shoot off because I think it's either my battery or the internet, but you guys keep freezing.
Sorry, Derek, yeah. Derek's got to go. Listen to.
We're going to jump back on the chat and close this one down, so we'll see you all on the
We're going
chat.
to go.
We're going to go.
We'll see you later. Take care. We'll still be on here, but we'll do it with someone else. Bye.
Never go.
With that high, even the pilots can wave at us from 30,000 feet.
Really? You guys are missing out on the South Central Self-Build Day this weekend, which you always go to, and we always go to.
Well, I don't know whether
we thought because you weren't going, we
quite
would
a few that
boycott
are
it.
going, so and I'm going.
Yeah, Womble's going. What do you say, Greg? Sorry, because we're not going. You've gone to Europe.
Pretty much, yeah. Because you're not going to be there. We thought there's no point going.
Because you're not going to be there, we thought we'd like set fire to the van. Yeah.
Usually was going to be going away for 3-6 months. We thought, well, we won't need the van. We might as well just put a match to it. We'll have a new one by the time.
Vanguard says thanks for the live. Thanks everyone. Safe
They're saying that there won't be another South Central.
No, they're not.
Cancelled.
No.
South Central get together meetup is going to be quit this weekend.
Quiet.
Oh, quiet.
Quiet. And you think I'm bad?
It is going to be quiet.
It won't be quiet because I'll be there. Little Will and going, he's poorly.
You're normally in bed by 8 o'clock, Kev.
Exactly then.
Who woke her up?
It's past your bedtime already.
Yeah.
This is past my bedtime now.
I think it's sorted themselves out with the sound before they went, didn't they?
Is Neil back?
Yeah, it looks like Neil's back. Hang on.
Neil's back in the disco now.
Yeah. Neil, turn the bloody light on.
Good evening, Rob.
It's alive. Weird science.
Yeah. I did say cheerio.
Yeah.
I did say cheerio. Yeah.
It's our first live. We don't know what to do.
Does anyone get this?
Yeah.
Yeah. John and Mandy said they think the sound is bad, so it's best with just 2.
It is always best with just 2.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm fed up with threesomes. I'm fed up with the threesomes.
There is no threesome going on here tonight. Yeah.
She's on her own.
I am so happy with that.
Neil's queuing up for Diesel. That's why he's watching.
Neil's queuing up for Diesel.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh, this is so much fun.
Oh, God.
Is he gone?
Bye, Neil.
Oh, bless him.
Bless him.
So, Neil, how are you coping with that? Because I feel that you and you're coping with 2 idiots. I'm coping with 2 idiots. So, how's it going?
How rude.
I am. It's all right. It's you know. It's
entertaining, to be fair, isn't it?
It's all right.
It is entertaining.
But there's a reason why women have got small feet. I'm like trying to one day.
It's come through to me.
I got a halo.
I won't be played really slow.
Wondering really, Rob, you know, but I thought you was only having the one.
Huh?
Liam. Where's my hands?
Where's my hands?
What is it? What?
Oh no, where's my hand?
You're in control. Yeah, you're in control.
I'm not in control. You're going to
It's the 2 running. The Choco Brothers.
Brothers, yeah.
John and Mandy.
Yeah. Help me!
Help me if you can, I'm feeling down.
John and Mandy said that you're an angel, Lou, with dealing with the antiques of the 2 Robbies.
Yeah.
So antiques or antiques?
No, the antiques of the 2 Robbies.
Yeah.
That's the ballsiest comment that someone's ever made to me.
Anyway, Rob, how's your crutch after falling off that skateboard?
It was very sore.
Yeah.
And then they all
So
bullied
you had to
me.
rub it better yourself. So you had to rub it better yourself.
I had to find some young lady in a red booth said she'd come massage it for me.
You didn't go near. I told you not to go near them red booths.
He told me, but the tractor beam got hold of me.
Right, so, in fact, somebody's asking the questions for Browns.
Yeah, right. When on the Browns expecting you back?
It's
basically, we've got to get we've got to get the drive sorted. They're going to dig up all the concrete, replace that, then I've got a chance of putting a van on there to get renovating, but then it'll be the problem of in between then getting another van. At the moment,
But once he's got his van, it's 4 months, and we're going to be back
then it'll be
on
full
the
on
road
to get
again.
built.
Yeah, 4 months to build it. Yeah,
So he says, takes longer than
that's what
that.
he's promised. No, yeah. Now we're still in the final stages of the insurance. We've had 4 separate stages, so this is the final bit where we've got a surveyor who is looking at the report that they've submitted to do the work to replace the drive. And once that's okay, they can start replacing the drive. Then we can look at buying a van because we'll have somewhere to put it. So.
Oh, by the way, I don't know to say Rob with his injuries. Don't know if you can see my injuries. Show up. I'll have to. Hold on a minute. I'll go. What I started.
It looks like liver spots. Old man liver spots that you're showing. John and Mandy says it'll only take half an hour if Greg helps. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, Paul Brown wants to show his new truck.
What do you end up with?
Do you know what was funny?
It's not by the elbow pads to go with it.
No.
We had the guys that came out to do the report to replace the drive, and while they were looking at doing the report, I brought out the longboard, and one of the guys was having a great go going up and down the drive on the longboard, absolutely loved it. And we said, if you get the job and do us a good price, then I'll get the longboard out for you every time you come round. So hopefully they're going to get the drive because they're both motocrossers as well. So
because when he first turned up, the one who lost his collarbone, he says, broken motorbike race. No, broken on his motorbike. I said, you into motocross by any chance? He said, yeah. So when they turned up again, Sue got the board out. So the one was messing about on that, wasn't he?
yeah.
One more. Good
night.
Good night.
Back to us, yeah.
While they're tarmacking your drive, can you get them to put a half pipe in at the same time?
Well, that's what we need, isn't it? Yeah.
The one tarmac in their drive smashed the side of my van.
We need to have some video evidence, though, because unless it's on Instagram, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, right.
That's exactly what the lady said. Did you tell him to say that? They said, unless I've got video evidence, they can't do nothing about it.
Birdie says that the trouble is, Paul, it's going to cost you twice as much this time because prices have all gone up. We're really aware of that. And also the one thing that we are promoting is that if anybody has got a guaranteed value on their insurance on their van, please review it to make sure that your guaranteed value is up to date because prices of vans have gone up so much that you might find that your van, if it was to happen as it did to us, that you won't get the payout that you think that you should get to replace your van.
Yeah.
Trying to explain it the right way,
Yeah.
but
I mean,
we were okay.
Yeah, they have
we were
looked at
okay.
us. We will come out okay. We won't make any money, but we're covered.
We're happy. We were looked after.
We haven't really thought about the price of vans. So the initial price we put on, we hadn't upped that for 3 years, and now obviously.
No, 12 months.
No, was it 12 months? Was it?
Yeah, it was 11. We were 11.
Yeah. So.
But also, if you think, because we were packed up to go away the next day, we got all the contents in our van. If you were to lose your van tonight, especially you guys that are away at the moment, value the contents of your van. And think how much they are worth. How much is the contents of your van worth? Because that's another thing. Because you get paid out for your vehicle and that, but look at what your contents are. Again, we were okay because we had contents insurance on the van, so we were okay. And although our personal possessions were only worth £300, and I got my welly bobs in there, I've got all my brand new Marks and Spencer's knickers. Paul Brown's old 60s Parker jacket was in there. My jewel jacket, my favourite pink top that I wear all the time was in there. And when you tot it all up, when you tot it all up, you think it's like well over £300 worth of clothing, personal possessions that you've lost. Tina's on. Hi, Tina. Tina.
Hi, Tina.
Yeah. Tina says hello. I thought you were having the Browns on. Who's the posh lady? Steve Browns and Brummy. Sorry, I'm drunk on an Aperol. Oh, Jules Wellish. Yeah, Tina, I miss you.
Jules coat with it.
Yeah, my brand new Jules coat that cost £80 that I hadn't even worn. Yeah. And £300 worth of personal possessions. Tina says, Luke, she misses you.
Oh, miss you, Tina.
Oh, dancing. Have you done any disco dancing in Europe? Great, Rob. You're just giggling in the back.
I bet I was watching some girlies dancing in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Just look at the comments, what I've been writing.
I
can't see your comments.
No, your comments aren't down here.
Have you been blocked?
No, you can't be blocked.
No.
No. It's Rob that's doing it, I bet. But no.
Is that no?
None of your Rob's or Greg's comments are coming through.
Then I think.
So it's not camper van vibe.
Yeah.
Right, we gotta go.
Camper vibe's got.
I didn't even realise you were still here, girls.
Oh, thank you.
Womble, not so much.
Do you know what I was there? This has been fun. It was nice to see you pair. Womble, not so much. What's happening with the telly? Womble, not so much. Hope to see you guys out and about in the new van in the not too distant future.
Yeah, you haven't lost us yet. Yeah, we'll be there.
Yeah. That's all time you doing that.
I know, I don't know why.
That the HDMI.
We'll have to look it up.
Well, it shouldn't be the HDMI. Oh.
Emma Luke.
That's not that. All right. What did you say? Yeah. That could be it.
Yeah, Bruce says the camper vibe have been quiet and snap, but they've probably been like engrossed in a good content.
Well, I've had to move further away because it's stretching the HDMI lead.
Yeah, I'll tell you was flashing.
Yeah.
Unless that's Rob making the TV flash.
Oh no, Greg's gone.
And no, Greg's not gone. Who's gone?
No, Greg's gone.
Yeah, Greg's asleep, look. Give him a nudge. Hello.
Did you really just drop off to sleep there? What have you got? Have you been walking around Berlin all day?
Is that where you are now? In Berlin?
No, we've done about 700-kilometre drive from Berlin right to the Austrian border. So we've been driving for 2 days solid.
We're at Dover Castle.
Yeah, they're not left the UK yet.
We got a big green screen behind us.
Thank you for coming on.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see you guys. Can't wait to get out there.
And then tomorrow we're doing a base jump.
Oh.
With no parachute.
With no parachute. No.
And tobogganing.
Just a whoopee cushion.
And then we're going to recreate the MotoGP on a kid's motorbike.
Are you too
See, I have to deal with 2 massive children.
Lou, I totally understand where you're coming from. I've got the 2 massive children here.
So do you remember, Sue?
Good night,
Come on, Brucey.
Sleep tight.
Do you remember Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
You. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. We love you.
Do you remember the film?
Of course I do.
Well, what park's right next to the castle?
Oh.
How are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you put that on Instagram? Because I've not seen that, or I've not looked at that.
Which one of you is driving the chitty and which one's driving the bang?
No comment.
Yeah.
Hang on. I'm just gonna one
Oh. Bye, Greg.
Hold on.
I'm holding.
Oh, where's he gone? Stop touching me.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming on. Really appreciate all the support from
you. Yeah.
From you all. Honestly, feel really loved.
It's a better picture of you, though.
Right, Bruce. Love you, Bruce. Bruce, you need to come over. You're only down the road. You need to come and see us.
Have a look on your WhatsApp, Sue. I just sent you the picture.
Oh. What a picture. What a picture.
Talk amongst yourself.
No, I got passwords now. I can get onto her phone.
I've got other pictures to look at first.
Yeah, but
oh, look at that. Oh, for God's sake.
You know what sense of that?
He's got taken by a bigger phone. Can't you turn it on its side?
There.
Well,
That's all.
and that's where you're stopping at the moment, looking at that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's just, if I open the curtains, it's all floodlit behind us.
Oh. What are you doing sat here with us?
I sat right there drinking, admiring it.
I feel well loved now.
Yeah.
But we're COVID, well, not COVID, we're under the radar, as it were, because you're not allowed to park in the car park overnight. At 10 o'clock, they're supposed to throw everybody out. So we're about 20 minutes past our curfew. So we're waiting for we're sort of waiting for the old bill to turn up and turf us out or give us a fine. We've got a backup park up in a lay-by down the road.
Right.
We're here. We're going to have to go.
If anybody knocks on the door in the next 2 minutes, you know why.
Yeah, you've gone, yeah. Any woody looks, yeah.
We've got the comments. You're not even reading the comments.
I can't see them most of the time. Fancy running away in a van.
Oh yeah, Neil wants to run away in a van with Emma. To be fair, Emma is absolutely gorgeous. I'd run away in a van with Emma. And Neil's asked Greg, how's the parking been in Germany?
Parking? Yeah, no, the parking's been fine actually. I did. I think somebody made a few comments about it is actually illegal to wild camp in Germany, which is correct.
Wunderbar.
But we haven't had any problems at all, to be honest. We've found loads of parking spots and not being bothered at all.
Was that your
Nice one.
They clock the registration and then they say that's English plate, we'll leave him.
I think it's like one of these, like if you're in a car park, as long as there isn't any signs to say no overnight parking, and as long as you haven't got your awning out and chairs out and all that, and it's just literally an overnight stop and then you're moving on the next day, they kind of turn a blind eye to it. So
The place in Berlin was good, wasn't it? It was on the car park in Berlin.
Yeah.
Yeah, Berlin did look amazing.
Yeah, it was really good. Those.
Are you going to be posting any pictures of Amsterdam? The inside view of the red light district. I mean, I went years ago when
what happens in Amsterdam stays in Amsterdam.
Exactly, yeah. Kev Birdie says, thanks for the laugh, guys. Bring the tea bags for the weekend.
Yeah, I've got a few left. We've got some in the drawer. You can take some tea bags with you.
What's all this tea bagging malarkey?
Yeah.
Nigel, why is Nigel so late? Tina's on and Nigel's late. Nigel, where have you been?
Where have you been? It's
It did sound really brilliant.
What?
Nigel, where have you been?
Yeah. An hour we've been on.
I think we've been on
Hour
over an
and a half, yeah.
I'm surprised she's still at
Yeah.
9:30. You're
I
still
know.
away.
Well, I'm leaning on him. I'm relying on him to hold me up.
It's 10:30 in Germany, isn't it? Or are you on the same time?
No, we're an hour ahead of you.
Yeah, so I'll tell you.
Yeah.
It's way past their bedtime.
Yeah, and mine.
So, a long drive tomorrow, or are you stopping where you are now?
Yeah, we're going to stay here for a few days because there's so much to do here. We're going to take the cable car up to the top of the mountains tomorrow. There's a restaurant right at the top of the mountain, and there have been guys parasailing over the top of the castle here.
Oh, that's what you're doing, isn't it?
We're going to try and get a tandem parasail off the top of the mountain here, if we can get booked in.
So who's going in
I was
front?
going to say, don't go with each other. Go with them.
And
No,
on the
there
same
is
sheet.
one of those huge like toboggan runs down the mountain here as well. So we're going to try our hand at that and all.
Oh, that's a dry toboggan. So it's one of those dry ones, all right.
One of those like stainless steel ones all the way down the mountain. Yeah.
Right, and you've got your own brake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if they do,
soap it up.
But if they do the Sentinel paragliding, definitely have a dash at that, because I've done one years ago in Turkey and it was a mile high. And I'd definitely recommend that to anybody. Have a go at that.
Neil, I'm not stopping up until 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, Neil Urban has just said I'm in work till 4 a.m, so keep it going.
No chance.
To be fair, me and Paul Brown can stay up till 4 o'clock, so if Womble leaves the setup going, who knows?
No, I want that. I watch YouTube in the car. I sleep in my car now.
Where's Tina into Gino's?
Yeah, Tina's been out for a meal with Sad. So,
I kitted my Ford Galaxy out, so I sleep in the car now. It's a bit tight. I can't get
an idea of our sort of itinerary from here onwards. I think we'll spend a few days here. We're going to try and shoot over to the Eagle's Nest, pop up there, see, and then to Innsbruck, and then down the Brenner Pass between the mountains, down into the Dolomites in northern Italy.
Sounds great.
Should be quite epic. From here on, it's just going to be mountains and mountains and more mountains.
But that's where you get all the views. Because sometimes, like on the flat, you get it. If you're doing miles to forestry, it's nice to say for the hilly parts. I enjoyed all that part. To the Pyrenees and places like that.
No, the Jura Valley,
that was good.
Yeah,
but I know what you're on about. 2 days travelling, there's just no pleasure in that. Is just trying to clock the miles? But no, nice to now you've done it, and the benefits now.
There wasn't anything else that we really wanted to see further up, so we thought we'll hightail it down here. Don't waste any time getting down here, and then spend all the time down here where all the epic scenery is.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So are you going to be travelling further south now? Is that the plans? Do what you're doing
We're
and
then go, it's through Austria, maybe northern Italy, a little bit of the Dolomites, and then head down and go through Slovenia into Croatia.
Yeah, that's the way. That is the way. Yeah, that's what you need to do.
We're going to do like Switzerland, into Slovenia, Croatia, and then swing down towards Greece. Then,
and when you get to Croatia, you can get onto the islands. Then go to the islands because the coastal road down Croatia is fantastic, and you can just miss all the islands. But if you can get onto the Jadrolina ferries,
they're cheap as well, the ferries as well. So.
Tina wants to know if we cook Kev dinner. No, we've had fish
I've been down the chicken tonight, Tea.
No cooking in the house, no cooking in the van. That's how I roll.
I said I've had my.
We're gonna drop out the video, guys.
I don't blame you.
Yes,
Have a ball
yeah,
anyway.
you need to get some
And you.
sleep, yes, yeah. Speak to you soon, bye,
Good videos
love you.
coming.
Nice to see you all.
Thank yourself.
Thanks
Take
for
care.
coming on.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Bye bye. Oh, and then there was 3.
Yeah.
Oh, the big all of a sudden.
Yeah, but you've got a fan base there.
Yeah.
We've got Neil and Emma, who we love, and the Warrior Cubs, who we love more, and Tina and Nigel still on, and we love them more. Don't yawn.
Sorry.
You're tired, Henry.
Nearly fell in as well.
Just don't get waking us up at 8 o'clock in the morning.
I've been knocking on the door saying, help, my car's on fire.
I was expecting at least 300 viewers.
Yeah, we don't really know how many viewers we had because we're using this stream quack quack duck thing. Right. You could have gone on to YouTube and found out, like, but
no, not interested.
Yeah.
Kev, Knight wants to know if you're being well behaved tonight.
I am always well behaved.
You can't look at the two, they can't see you.
But they can hear me. I'm rolling a fag, it is.
All these bad habits.
Yeah. But I think we should call it a night. It's been on for an hour and a half.
Says there, look, right at the top of the screen, how long you been on for?
An hour and 37 minutes, and I said I didn't even
And 52 seconds.
Yeah. But
Well, I think everyone said what they needed to say anyway, and
it's lovely.
nice to see 1 or 2 friendly faces again.
Yeah, and I miss my friends, and we miss everybody, don't we?
Yeah, the whole thing,
The whole
Sad,
thing.
but we're still here, and life goes on and all of that, yes. But yeah, so we're going to say goodnight. Are we going to say goodnight?
Now's the time to say goodbye. Wow. Now's the time to say goodbye.
Yeah, no, we're going to say goodnight.
We're going as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love you all.
Yeah, see you
Thanks,
folks.
Walt. Yeah. Oh, I know.
I said put it up once, I didn't want double chin.
Oh, well. It's the only thing we got to put on there. Yeah. Yeah, we're off air now. Now tell me what you called me.
See, wondering when he says the watch speaks for a million and something. Hey, Trevor, you've just been sitting in the background. Oh my God.
Well.
I got loads of comments.
Yeah.
You're so popular.
I know Pebbles. Yeah.
Oh, honestly, thanks so much for coming on. Yeah.
Yeah,
Made me feel really good. Yeah, giving us a big boost.
Yeah.
We're a bit down in the doldrums, aren't we?
Well, we're going to be crazy on that. Telling the truth.
Talking to each other. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Right,
Thanks, yeah, love you all. Good night. Yeah, good night.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm wrapping it up for them. If unless you want, once I go outside for a fag, I'll leave it turned on.
No, just honestly.
I'll hang on, goody nose.
Don't be rude.
Really?
You just spoil the whole thing.
Right, that's it. Night all.
Yeah, good night all.
Night Neil. Night Graham. Night Jade. Night Nigel.
Night John
Pebbles. Night John Boy. Night
Llewellyn.
Night Tina.
Can't see you.
Hey?
You have to switch it off.
Yeah. You're going to press that little button up in the corner where it says end broadcast. Right.
Okay.
Bye all. Right, it's not me. Look, both hands are here.
I can't. I don't know.
Just tap it. That's it. End broadcast.
Love you.